Welcome to Steak School. It's your teacher, Saucy Rossy. Grab a seat, come on along for the fun. Today we're talking about a cut that doesn't get nearly enough love, the rancher steak. This one came from my local butcher, Vessel Meats in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And if you've never heard of this steak before, you're not alone. But by the end of this video, you'll understand why the rancher steak deserves way more attention in your steak rotation. So, what is a rancher steak? Technically, it's a boneless chuck shoulder center cut, also known in some butcher circles as shoulder center steak or chuck center steak. It comes from the chuck primal, specifically the shoulder clod, which is a section known for deep beef flavor and hardworking muscle. The rancher steak is cut from the teres major and surrounding muscles, which means it's tender for a shoulder cut and absolutely packed with rich, beefy flavor. In plain terms, it's a meaty, bold, budget-friendly cut that lands somewhere between a flat iron and a sirloin in texture. And when treated right, it can rival far more expensive steaks in both flavor and satisfaction. Texture-wise, the rancher has some chew, but not in a bad way. Think of it as firm but forgiving. The kind of steak that eats hearty but doesn't fight back. It's got that satisfying steak bite and tons of natural beef flavor, especially when cooked right with high heat. A proper sear is key here, and just like any good steak, resting it after the cook is essential to lock in that moisture. Now let's talk marbling. The rancher steak isn't as heavily marbled as a ribeye, but you'll still find those thin intermuscular lines running through the grain. When grilled or cast iron seared properly, those fat streaks render out beautifully, adding moisture and depth to every bite. The piece I got from Vessel Meats had a nice balance of lean and fat. Oh, you can even get a side fat cap on this cut, and if you do, all you have to do is just score it before grilling it to help it crisp up and render. Because this is a shoulder cut, it does best when cooked to medium rare or medium. Anything over that, you're risking the tenderness and just losing it. The sweet spot is about 130-135 internal, followed by a 5 to 10 minute rest. Hit with a hot cast iron pan or direct heat on the grill, you are golden. The rancher steak is also super marinade friendly, but it shines just as well with a dry rub. It has enough surface area to really soak in flavor, which means it's perfect for bold seasoning. I like to go with a straightforward seasoning. As you saw, I used barbacoa spice here by the Royal Nova Company. But you could go with something as simple as, smoked paprika, some crushed garlic, and like salt and pepper, right? Like a nice SPG would work great here. Just enough to amplify that deep beef flavor without overpowering it, Now, one thing to know, the rancher steak isn't always labeled clearly. Depending on the shop, you might see it called boneless shoulder steak, chuck steak center cut, or even shoulder center. But a good butcher, like the folks at Vessel Meats in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, will know exactly what you mean if you ask for a rancher cut specifically. The bottom line, the rancher steak is a hearty, flavorful, affordable cut that rewards a hot sear and a little attention. It's perfect for grilling, cast iron, or even sous vide if you're into precision cooking. And with the right prep, it delivers serious steakhouse flavor without that steakhouse price tag. If you're looking to try something new and support your local butcher while you're at it, the rancher steak is absolutely worth grabbing. So let me know in the comments below. Have you ever tried a rancher steak? Do you think you'll go to your local butcher and check one out? I highly recommend you do. I really enjoyed this cook, really enjoyed this steak. Thanks so much for watching. Glad you're attending steak school. Don't forget to attend all the other classes as well. And remember, I'm on Instagram, TikTok. You can now find me on Reddit too, just starting out there. So make sure you like me on all the socials. Go ahead and follow. Take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.